start it off because there's no intro.
Yo, what's going on? Usual suspects, late, but we're here. It's your boy Molly Moore, aka I done copped another one. Mr. Accidental Purchase himself. In fact, I got one standing right next to me that I'm probably gonna have to unbox live. But we got a great show ahead of you. We are down another soldier. Polos and Jays will be missing today's episode. He's got some things going on he's got to take care of, but squad is here. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself. I'm gonna get it to the bearded man. Dan, he is.
Yo, what's good? How you doing? It's your one-legged friend, maybe your only one-legged friend. Back at it on another Monday. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing.
Is it working now? What up? It's Kev, Buckeye City Soul, Tito Jackson, Cavs. Let's go. Welcome to another show. We're gonna do this one old school style because you know the other way drops and I can't figure out how to stabilize it. But thank you for coming out. Today we got the one, the only ShoeManati in the house. What's good, man?
Yo, what's good with you, man? How you doing, man? What's going on, guys?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Thanks for coming through and blessing us with the presence.
I appreciate that, man. Yo, I've been waiting to get with you guys for the longest, so I'm glad to finally be here, be live on the show, and we can chop it up, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, you got to show Ohio love, you know, but even though you the Atlanta transplant.
We got to get them hip, man. We got to get them right, man.
So let's get it started with the softball. What got you into sneakers, man?
Dog, the beginning, man. You know, I was born in the late 80s. I'm 30. I'll be 31 in a couple of days. I grew up in the 90s, man, during the whole Jordan era. And by the time I was really growing up, Michael was winning championships. So the kicks was everywhere. And I just fell in love with the culture, man. My brother always got kicks growing up. My first Jordan was the Jordan 10 Steel. And when I got them Steel 10s, like that was it, dude. I always loved them. I ended up getting the Bread 12s as well. And I just always loved J's. I always loved sneakers. And I just always was on it. And I took a little break for a while. Then like 2013, that's when I really got back on it. I bought a pair of Air Jordan Fire Red 4s off eBay. And from that point on, it just sparked back up. Before you know it, I was always buying kicks again. And YouTube came and here I am.
Yeah, that same thing happened to me too. I had taken a break for a while, and then actually the military blues had brought me back into it. And then right after that, I copped the Fire Red 4. So
that's crazy. Small world.
Yeah, man, you know, shopping at old Tower City back in the day, Randall Park Mall, you know, getting them J's there. But
getting it in.
So, man, what are your thoughts on these sneak drops and the limited releases that we've seen from Nike in 2018, man? How you feel about those?
I like it because it brings that certain suspense where people got to stay on their toes to be able to cop the heat that they really want and possibly be able to make resale money. So I like that aspect of it, but at the same time, it's flooding the hype as usual. And, you know, that's what the sneaker game is nowadays. So I think it's a healthy part of the game overall. And like I said, it keeps people on their toes. You're able to make resale money if you can hit. You just got to be aware of what's going on and be out here and be on it. So I think it's a good part of the game. I like it.
Dan, you have something to say about that?
I don't like it.
Oh, no.
I mean, if I was hitting, I'd probably like it. I mean, I get what Nike's doing, and it works out really well. But
yo, I was watching the Super Bowl. My phone, they said the Heidi tweet went out. They said they was gonna drop it at halftime. I was sitting on the app. As soon as it dropped, I missed it. Like it was like the box was ready as soon as Heidi tweeded it out early. I was like, man,
yeah, I was doing the same thing, man.
That's how I was.
Missed it.
I submitted and they were like, nope, no soup for you.
And then you see like that one sheet where dude had like 15 of them joints. Like, bro, come on,
man. It's crazy out here, man.
So,
the sneaker game is competitive.
It's ruthless, man. They don't care. They don't care about our health.
Right, but that's the thing. It's not about being on your toes. It's about you having a program. So it's not about a hustle or anything like that. It's just all about the bot.
Yeah, because the bot is just eating now. It is what it is.
That shit is crazy, man. But so what got you into YouTube, man? Like what was what drew you to it? And then like how was the startup for you with YouTube?
The startup with YouTube, always remember, the first YouTuber I ever watched was DJ Dales. It started with Dales, and then I think I was just messing around just for some reason. I looked for sneakers on YouTube and I bumped into DJ Dales and I watched him for a little bit on and off. Then I kind of bumped into Tony and Bull and Yo and Ted. And for the longest, I watched before I recorded anyway. Watched a good 9 months around the time where it was towards the end into 14 and the Yeezy Red Octobers was about to drop. That was like my first time I hand in the game on YouTube. And from that point on, I watched it for a while. Then I finally made a channel and videos, messing around on my phone for the longest. Then maybe like these last 2 years, I started to really try to take it more serious. And now I'm here.
That's what's up, man. Because yeah, I seen you've been putting in that work, because I think you got like 600 and some odd videos.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I've been mashing a long time. For the longest, man, I was just messing around, like not really taking it serious, but just grinding. Like I've been around from the evolution of everyone. Like I watched everybody grow. Like I remember when everybody was under 10K, nobody had 100K or any of that back in those YouTube days. Like average person wasn't even averaging 10,000 views. Like everybody was just, it was just the start of it. I literally watched it bloom and was a part of it. But for the longest, I didn't take it serious because I didn't even know you could make money off YouTube. I thought people were just messing around doing it for the love of the game. And then it just kind of evolved into something else. And then the company started getting involved and SneakerCon came and it just was crazy. But I loved every minute of it just as a fan of it, let alone as a creator myself, because I just love to see what it started as. Because I remember when nobody doing what they doing now. Everybody was just messing around at the crib and look what it became. And it's just like, I'm happy for everyone in this game because everybody getting a chance to, you know, live out their dreams and do what they love with these sneakers. So I love it. I love YouTube.
That's a YouTube is, it definitely has evolved. And I think I've kind of lost touch with it, or maybe like I've kind of moved on to other things because I don't notice as much activity, or there's a lot of stuff that people are doing that's super similar, but like some of the things that I see that you do is just different, and I'm just surprised that, you know, that hasn't translated, because when you do that hold this L, that shit is hilarious, man.
Yeah, I've been doing that a minute now. Like that was something that kind of came later. I was just messing around at the crib and I just kind of kept it going and tried to just get better every time I dropped it. So I'm glad. That's what I try to just bring something different to the table. And I've noticed that about YouTube, like the unboxings and the mall vlogs, everybody doing that. You got to kind of try to just pave your own lane and figure out what works for you. Be authentic, but at the same time, have fun. Because that's the number one thing about YouTube. You just got to have fun. Because if you stress it too much, it'll drive you crazy.
That's what's up. So everybody, make sure y'all following him, especially on Instagram, and make sure y'all following him on YouTube. But today he had a special guest on his Instagram. Man, how'd you hook up with Tyrone? I'm Tyrone.
Yeah, yo, I got a little cameo. It's a little website you can go to where you can get cameos from different people. And I just paid to get a cameo and do it on the video. Yep. Yo, and I thought that was cool. I just wanted to do something different. I had that weird idea for some reason because I knew This L been pre-planned since the 10 collection. Like I've been had this plan and been working to put it together, but I was just waiting for that right time. And that was one of the ideas I had, and it came into fruition as I was creating the video.
Yeah, that was a dope touch, man. I was like, shit, that would be cool to have that for the midsole, but then I'd probably be at work and then get an email like, hey, somebody said something about you coming over to their house and doing something, you know.
Yeah, just having fun with it, yo, just crazy. Reaction out of people.
For sure.
I think everybody
so how'd you come up with the name ShoeManati, man? Like, tell us the genesis.
I knew that question was going to be answered. And I think a lot of people misconstrued that name. Like, I was really just messing around because this was the whole time where everybody was talking about the whole Illuminati thing. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm hard with these kicks, man. I'm going to be ShoeManati. I'm going to be the elite of this sneaker game. And it ain't going to just be me, but it's going to be a group of us. And that's the origin of the name. Like, that was just my thought. And I ran with it. That was the name I chose. I had a couple other names I was thinking too, but for some reason, it was just off the wall, and I felt like it was different, and I just ran with it.
I was gonna ask you what it's grown.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said I was gonna ask you what it's grown means, but I don't want to find out. So
no, that was that was just something that's from my hip hop side. I've always been into music and rapping, and that's where that is grown came from. That was just kind of something I always said in my music, and it just translated into my YouTube videos too.
Okay, and I apologize.
That's what.
Feedback. I don't know what's happening. It's probably my computer. I might have to check out and check back in. But you know, that's why I'm kind of like off or whatever. But like, what do you think the health of the sneaker community is right now? Like from your point of view, like, do you think that, you know, that there's, you know, problems? You think it's fine the way it is? Is there anything that you would think that could make it better?
I always think it's more room for improvement in anything that you're doing, especially in the sneaker community. It's a scale, man. It's the good, it's the bad. We know about the hype beast and the reselling and the scamming and the fakes, and it's so much with the sneaker game. It just depends on what you pay attention to. Me, I try to pay attention to the positive side of it. And I understand it's money to be made. This is a business at the same time. There's a lot of people that literally eat off of doing this. So I understand that side of it. It's a business first and foremost. But then at the same time, you know, it's kids out here that's into this, and, you know, people who just genuinely love sneakers and they don't deserve to pay those crazy resale prices. And it's just, the game is just crazy, and it is what it is. You can't change it. All you can do is get in it and try to do right by it and see how your hand play out. But I say at the end of the day, the sneaker game it's okay, but it's definitely it could be more room for improvement.
Right. So like, what advice would you give to cats that are just starting to YouTube? You know, like, what's something that like you learned after the first, you know, year or whatever, like something that you probably would have done earlier that, you know, you would give like a gem you could give to somebody that's starting one?
The number one jewels I can drop to anyone if you're starting a YouTube channel. If you're going to seriously do this, like seriously, you got to be consistent, like 4 to 5 times a week. You got to be dropping videos seriously if you're really going to be about this. And that just means staying creative, staying in the know, staying on social media, networking. Number 2, you got to get your thumbnails together. People ain't going to click on your videos if it don't look appealing. That's the number one things I can tell you that I struggle with for the longest. You got to get your thumbnails together. You got to get your titles, your tags. Like, you got to really like market this correctly so YouTube knows where to put your videos so they can be found. But as long as I was just messing around, I wouldn't even tagging videos. I was just making it, throwing it up. Like, and you got to not be lazy and really care about your videos if you really want it to be seen and get it out here. So that would be the main advice I would give someone.
And Molly, y'all all put that effort into that. We said F YouTube, I'm doing Pornhub. That's silly. Hey man, I'm gonna open it up because what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to reset because it's messed up for me. So Ma, Dan, y'all there?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm sitting here.
All right.
I already ate.
There you go.
I'm ready to talk. Hollywood Dan.
All right. I'm gonna come back.
So we have a very interesting show thus far. How's everybody doing? So I wasn't paying attention to any of that. I was for sure eating. So anyway, so I met you. When the fuck did I meet you at the other day?
That's number one.
Was it Dez? When did I meet you?
You last probably May, June. That's when I met you in person.
Yeah. And I mean, like,
right before
I know that
drop.
you and I went out and we did the couple drops, man. Like, we went out one-legged Jack Venice.
Yeah.
That means, what are you people?
I've known you at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years now.
Yeah. That's weird. So yeah, it's my douche flute. Allow me to play you the song of my.
It's crazy, dude. Like, dude, you live down the street from me. Then you're like, dude, you don't live far at all, bro. You live
we both live in Gwinnett County. Come find me.
Hey,
what's good, homie? You know, I forgot I didn't have headphones on because I was eating and shit. This show's gonna. My headphones are. Oh, are they dead? I don't know. I feel like this show's gonna devolve. Like, if I'm in charge, Mall, so please take over before I fuck shit up.
Yeah, please don't burn it down, man. I want this to be memorable.
It's all good, bro. So, what's the vision? What's next?
next, I really want to get this channel rolling the right way because I really want to start messing with some clothing and try to just sell some product and really push the brand forward, like, and just have fun with it and continue to make great content and just switch it up. Just try to take a new lane, man. I really want to get into more vlogging too and just kind of get more personal and in-depth on my YouTube channel. A lot of time I'm just like sneakers in your face, but it's like I want people to know me just as much as they know the sneakers, because I feel like those are the best channels that really prosper. It's not about so much the sneakers, it's about the personality behind the product. So that's what I want to do moving forward.
All right, now you're in a pretty heavy demographic. I mean, you've got Tony there, Dan when he's actually on his grind. You know, there's a lot of people in the area. So how do you feel you're going to differentiate yourself to push that?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Frick it. Remix.
Say that again, Maul.
Well, so want to have a conversation about all these Kobe's? Yeah, no, you coming in broken and distorted, big man.
Who, me?
No, Dez.
Oh, about to say.
I'm coming in distorted.
Yeah, it's coming in super choppy. I just saw nudity. Like, I ain't got no nipples. Somebody said I ain't got no nipples.
Oh snap!
He must have seen you in your one-legged romper.
Yeah, no, I guess the question I was asking Des is, with Mike and Tony, and there's even some like fashion YouTubers that are out of Atlanta. How do you feel like you?
Yeah.
How do you feel like you fit in?
I feel like I have my space, but at the same time, I want to stand out more than anything because I respect those guys, man, and I watch the origin of both of them, man, and that's my homies for real. But at the same time, I always want to do me, and I want my brand to stand apart and for people to know that I am me. But those are my homies, man, and everybody in Atlanta, man. I'm tight with everybody, and I like that about our city. We probably one of the most tight-knit cities where it's a bunch of YouTubers and everybody cool. There's no beef. Everybody just mob, and pretty much everybody then collaborated and did videos together. And those who haven't, like, I want to push that movement for this city with us and what we do for Sneaker YouTube. So if anything, I want to stand out and be different, so people always know the difference between me and them.
Right, like so with Mike's in there, and like I feel like Mike's one of the he gets a lot of love, but you just don't like. I see Tony in a lot of places, and I see some of these other guys like what's the young bro from
Black Turbo, Pootie?
No, they're on a totally different other
Soul Purpose.
He does
Sniper
that.
Jones.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. There's so many people here.
It is.
There's T-Ward.
You got V.
So like
you got Teton's Kitchen.
Like, it's everybody.
Neville. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of exactly. And we all see each other when it's events, sneaker cons and sneaker exits, and every so often we gonna run into each other.
Yeah, I think
so. That's what I love about being here as well.
See, but Georgia don't get all the shoes. We ain't got a single drop this year. Like this, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, we haven't. I thought we was going to at least get 270s. We didn't even get 270s. I was surprised.
Nothing. Like
Lennox ain't been getting no love recently, but Wish gonna get the dunk contest 3s. So it's first come, first serve too.
Wish they're already gone. If you didn't know.
Exactly. Yeah, Wish back. That's backdoor season. Yeah, but that's another story.
We ain't seen a single one of those. So.
They said what 3s?
Yeah, exactly. Just like PG2s. Ain't nobody I know got those. Like ain't nothing coming to Atlanta right now.
You got your cornbread.
Yeah, the PGs they went too quick.
Yeah, and they always will. So anyway, do we want to get into the pickups and start talking about that stuff?
Yeah, man, let's have some fun.
Yes, let's do it because I feel like this show is going to be a more kickback, laid-back show because one, Buck's on his phone, and I feel like he's looking at the screen like somebody finna get the ass
like
whipped.
He's hold it.
That shit was great.
I don't know what the deal is.
Like he ready to beat somebody out. He about to be like Cuba and Boys in the Hood. He about to start knocking shoes over.
Start swinging on air.
All right, so Dan, what you scoop, dog? What you got?
Oh, I didn't buy anything But Fila sent me these Jamies. I wore these today,
Boom.
and it's something different. And I'm
they need to bring the gray heels back, man.
Yeah, so these are from '89. This is all I got because Nike keeps telling me to fuck off. Like they don't want my money. Nike don't want none of my money. So you know, me and my feelers are rocking hard. They don't want it.
They're coming for it next week. If they ain't got your money this week, they coming for it next week.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm actively trying to give them my money, and they're like, "No, we don't want it."
I'm petty. I'm petty. I didn't get those PlayStations. I might not cop a single PG too. Now what?
I wouldn't cop any.
Straight up, yeah.
I mean, somebody's gonna get the All-Star. I think the All-Stars are dope. I hopefully I can get those. I like those.
They all right.
What do you think about
they have.
They all right.
How about you, Ma? What all did you pick up?
Let's see. Well, where do we leave off? So, I got these Chinese New Year 6s in, finally. These came in. What else? Oh,
Chinese
yes.
6s.
Oh, fuck you.
The Diamond Turks.
Oh, man. Yo.
I thought you didn't like
them. Is cold.
He don't. He fucking don't.
Yeah, I entered the drawing for those, and they didn't even tell me if I won or not. I just didn't even hear nothing. So I assumed I lost. Yeah. Like, yo.
Yeah, baby. So I got these.
I wish I could have got my hands on them.
Mine get here tomorrow.
There you go. And then I am now only 2 shoes away from completing my Kobe Fade to Black collection. I had an accidental purchase below retail. It's like $130 for these.
Uh-oh.
So the Kobe Hyper Dunks have found their way home. This is obviously something you would only get to complete a set. But
it's so dope, though. I'm so happy you're getting that whole set. I really am.
Yeah, it's kind of just taking on a whole identity of its own. I put in bids and they hit. So
yeah, that's worth it.
If I'm gonna get them at retail or below, then I'm okay with that. If it's the 3s and the 4s are the only ones that I have left, and those are ones for whatever reason seem to be well above market value or retail rather. So those might be a challenge, but we'll see. I just need 2 more and I'm done.
That's the move.
Pino says, "Don't be surprised if you see a Jordan 3 in the chlorophyll construction."
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to.
I don't know what
I got one, yo. I got this like 2 weeks ago, yo.
I love those.
I got this for the $52, man. $52 on eBay. I got this maybe over a week ago. So I got this for the Super Steel. It's 9 out of 10. So I scooped it up. I haven't had many LeBrons. I got a pair of 11s, and so now I'm adding some 8s to my collection. LeBrons. I've been sleeping on LeBrons for the longest. I want to get some of the earlier numbers, so I definitely want to scoop up some more LeBrons in the future. But this is a little cheap pickup. I stole it on eBay real quick.
8s are definitely on my top 3.
Yeah. Oh man, 8s flop. Dog, I'm so late. And that was only 2010. I slipped on the LeBrons when the South Beaches and all that was dropping. I wasn't really. I took a break, so I missed a lot of the grails. I hate I missed those. But yeah, that was my latest pickup. But I got something coming in the mail, and I got something. Of course, I got to scoop something up this weekend. I'm hoping I can hit on those OVOs or the 3s. I know I'm getting the black cement 3s, so we'll see what happens, man. My birthday this weekend too, so it's going down,
man. Good luck, man. It's gonna
appreciate that.
It's first come, first serve.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. Exactly, dog. It's gonna be wild out here, man. You know the wolves gonna be out trying to hunt to get these limited kicks, man. There's too much resale money out here.
I think that I think you could probably get them for about $235 on StockX on drop day, and I'd rather pay that than wait 2 to 3 hours. And
which pair?
Because you know it's gonna be crazy.
The black cement,
especially Wish,
because they're already down to what?
Black cement. That place. I'm going up the street, bro. I called Finish Line earlier, and they was on that. We open at 8. It's first come, first serve.
Hop on the app.
I'll be there I'll probably be there maybe 6:37. I'm good.
I'll try to double up on the app.
But I already know what Nike gonna do. They're gonna surprise and drop them black cement 3s, and everybody's, you know how they do that. We reserved this for you. They're gonna do that with the black cement 3s.
Well,
yeah, they're gonna do it again. They're gonna by Wednesday, Thursday, they're gonna give it to everybody.
Nah.
Yeah, they're gonna RSVP everybody. You can get them if you want them. They're gonna be easy to get.
I think you are wrong.
It's super GR, which I think they should be. The Black Cement 3 should be accessible to everybody who wants to buy them.
Yeah, I don't think it's
gonna
be
not limited.
easy. I mean, they're GR for sure. I mean, like whenever they have the babies, you know,
right? You know,
the
it's
little baby. But I don't see
it. Exactly. They got the toddlers.
I just don't see it gonna be an easy to cop shoe. Like this shoe has like.
You were sadly mistaken if you think you're just gonna walk up in the store and get a pair. The resellers will snatch them all. They will take the quantity. The supply will be gone.
Right. This is gonna be one of those shoes where it will disappear.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna sit on shelves. But I feel like if you adamant about getting it, you'll get it.
If you do your legwork,
you chase it down.
You gotta hustle.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm here.
That's most sneakers. They're not getting it. If you really chase it, you'll probably get it. But if you be half-assing, then you ain't getting it. Especially if it's in Yeezys. You can't be half-stepping at all.
What the fuck?
Daniel, you know how it is. Right. Mall of Georgia. It'd be crazy in Georgia.
That's where I got.
I did get the Black Cement 3s.
Oh yeah, that's what I need. I need them in my life. I gotta have them.
Mine'll be here tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to double up. I did get those, and then I got another pair of 3s. I got the Atmos.
Oh yeah,
3s.
Yeah, them boys, nice.
I pass these up.
And a shoe like that, I just feel like a shoe like that is so beautiful. It's like I don't even want to wear it. I just want to sit up and look at it. I don't even want to wear it out because I don't want to mess the value up. It's just, it's special. It's like a trophy.
I'd rather wear them, and then if something happened to them in the box, and I'm not gonna be pissed off about it.
True.
So I'm gonna rock these joints. Hopefully
they clean. I know me though. I just be like, oh, I can't do it.
Hopefully when
I have my certain kicks, it's like, no, when the time is right.
These gold toes.
Look at this picture here. All right, look at that picture.
Bananas.
All right, if you think you're just gonna be able to walk into the store and get your pairs, you are sadly mistaken.
Yeah,
your pairs are walking out the back door as we speak.
Right now.
That too. Yeah, it's gonna be backdoor season. You know how resellers be. Yeah, these resellers ain't playing games.
That shoe is like super important to a lot of people.
Someone like myself, like I gotta have it. Any gotta have that sneaker. That's a must-have in any real sneakerhead collection.
On full alert on sneakers.
That's one sneaker you have to have.
It's gonna freeze. The servers are gonna jam. Like,
I mean, you know, the internet ain't going in stores. You in trouble unless you get lucky. Other than that, to make sure you secure your pair for sure. And the store's gonna be jammed up. That's just the
So yeah, I can't. My pair gets here tomorrow. I'm really glad that I was able to swoop an early pair. What? Nothing. You know, and they'll. Yeah, the internet is rough. I don't know if it's like I don't know if me and Maul are coming in well, or if it's just Dez and Kev are having the issue. So yeah,
I hear you guys fine. Dez kind of fades in and out.
Yeah, okay. So Pino says that easy is no way. The GR, the RGR. But I've been trying to explain this for a while. The True Blue was 650,000 pair. The BC is a little under 300,000.
Ooh.
So, that's what I've been saying for like a while. Like this pair, like while it is GR, it's not like 2017 GR. It's a completely different kind of GR.
Yeah. So like I got 3 of the True Blues, and my goal is to get 3 of these. Probably gonna be much more difficult. 2, I think I can lock in. The 3rd one, I'm trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, I will probably end up buying a second pair of these. I think that's that bullshit that Maul's got me going on. Is like I need to double up on these because I haven't doubled up on nan pair except for one.
You never double up, so
yeah, I probably won't.
I want to double up on the Black Cement 3s. Like I feel like that's a must sneaker. You need to double up. It'll probably be at least 10 years for you to see. And you know it won't happen.
You might want to unplug your headphones and plug them back in or something.
Hey, Des, back. All right, cool. We are back. Like, Des, you might want to check your connection because you're coming in broken and distorted.
Like they're
But
distorted.
yeah, it's rough. So, but it's gonna be fun. I mean, either way, I think that shoe is going to be a difficult one. So with that, what else we got on? What, like,
Oh, Kev, that's all your pickups?
Yeah, man, I only got 2. I have both LeBrons here tomorrow.
Okay.
But the hardwood classics, I might send back because it's not really a hardwood classic. It's kind of like
it's not the
it's
right
a
blue.
photo blue.
I know.
Yeah, it's a photo blue. So you know, I think that I can probably get them for less. So after I get my gold toes, I'll probably I'll keep the LeBrons until I get my gold toes, and then take them back and get the gold toes. So I'm not really putting anything out of pocket.
there's only 3 Foot Lockers in Georgia getting those gold toes.
Yeah, we got
first server app. I'd rather have an app personally.
Yeah, we got the app.
Come, first serve, homie.
Oh man,
we got the app. We got the app here. So for both stores. So I'm gonna go tomorrow to the one and check in. And I'll have 10 minutes. I should hit.
I would rather have that. I feel like I have a greater chance.
Yeah, because I mean, first come, first serve. It's too tough.
Well, that's Friday, so I would have to go in later, and I'm gonna sit there and waste time doing nothing, waiting at the daggone mall just to cop a pair, like, and then hope that I can double up on the app. But I'm gonna be in the mall, so I have no service.
Yep.
So what's coming out then?
What is coming out? That's a very, very good question. So,
everything.
There's LeBron.
There's LeBron.
Yes.
So we got the Jordan 10s. It's very reminiscent of the what's it?
Bulls over Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks more like the PSNY 10.
I mean, I guess you could say that as well. So this is, I believe, only coming out in select New York.
Yep, of course.
Right, and they're numbered. I think it's 230.
Oh,
yeah.
I still don't like them though.
I mean, it's a red shoe. How do you not like it?
I would never wear it. I don't like the. I don't know, man.
It's right up your alley. It's like everything else.
Because I'm not a big fan of the Bulls over Broadway, but I like the Bulls over Broadway better than those.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you look at the pictures, the red is kind of ashy.
Yeah, but I don't mind that because the Toros are kind of ashy too, and so are the motorboat.
Yeah, but that's a different material.
They're probably the same as motorboat.
About the same. All right. Well, either way, I want these.
You can get them though. You're in the area.
I am in the area, so hopefully, well, I'll find out tomorrow, and hopefully I hit.
That's what's up.
So here's a shoe I probably won't have. Let's talk about another shoe that I probably won't have, and that's the Air Jordan 3 quote unquote clear sole or free throw line. So that's
I like it, man.
That's a Wednesday release.
Skip Goes Hard said he pre-ordered the Justin Timberlake new CD and got the Tinka 3s for free.
That's
Negro, please.
Are you trolling there, young man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is a draw. All right, so this is probably an L.
Yep, that's an L.
It's a draw, and it's probably going to be open for an hour. Either way, it's going to be extremely difficult. They got the 32s, your consolation prize.
Pass.
Throw this in a fire.
Trash.
There's no picture here, but the PG2 All-Star. It's the Palmdale.
I like those.
I don't like any of the PG. I mean, the only reason I would get the PlayStation
until I get the PlayStation.
I would only want the PlayStations to sell. So
yeah, exactly. I would.
I'm rocking the Mo's.
They look good, but I wouldn't wear them.
I'm rocking the Mo's.
I'd rock the shit out of them.
I don't know. Like I get it. I don't know. I can't see getting it and not wearing it. Maybe something afterwards, but I can't see getting it and not wearing it.
But I wonder how many you get like after the fact though, because I think the one looks better than the 2.
The PG 1? Yeah. What don't you like about the 2?
I don't know, man. That like it's busy on the side. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It's not pleasing to the eye for me.
Aesthetics. We got the Nike Air Force 1 Low Swoosh Pack. So there's no pic here. But I'm sure everyone knows what that looks like.
Yeah.
And then the Kyrie 4 All-Star, which what's that?
What's up?
You've been had those.
I have, yes. I actually just did a video. I realized I never did a video for them, so I just did a quick one. I'm gonna try to edit and have up by tomorrow, just to get a couple more looks at that. But it's a clean pair. So the whole theme, obviously, everyone knows it's about all the different cities around the Los Angeles area. So the Palmdale, which is actually where PG is from, that's actually pretty dope that they did that. This is the Venice Beach. LeBron's got the Hollywood Square, and then the KD has the Santa Monica. So I think the theme of it is pretty dope, especially since they didn't have anything last year.
Yeah.
Those LeBron All-Stars, which are actually not releasing, from what I understand, they got pushed back to March.
They are on StockX right now.
That doesn't mean anything. That just means people got them and they're selling them. But as far as the actual release date, I think that got pushed to March.
They're available.
What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about the Westbrook?
Ew.
Trash can.
I don't like
This shit is
it.
terrible.
They would have gave him an original shoe. Yeah, they
Y'all like 15s? Because that looks a lot like
an original
15s.
shoe.
I don't really like 15s that much, though.
I don't
I
like
bought
him
the.
hiding behind Jordan Brand's name. I wish he just had a Nike shoe and it was just him.
It's
instead
the
of
same
him having to
difference.
be with Jordan Brand. Exactly, but I feel like he needs his own symbol.
He's a signature athlete of Jordan. It's the same thing, whether you have a swoosh or a
I just don't like the shoe. It looks like a straight jacket. Like
it's terrible. I don't know what's
It
going
looks
on
like a
inside of
mitten.
that thing. It does. It looks like a 15 on the side, actually.
Yeah.
And
that's
that upper is just god awful.
I
It
don't quite get it.
looks like the shoe's not done. It looks like it's in the molding. It's like in a case, and
It
it's
looks like
kinda
a Jordan from the past that they
like
kind
a
of
cocoon.
lifted up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I heard it somewhere.
like
it
I'm
looks
still waiting
like
for the shoe to break out.
Wood Harris had it on and above the rim, and he pulled out a gun out of it and shot.
Yeah,
somebody.
Like,
Look like a lazy
I'm not feeling it at
design.
all.
They didn't-
and I know that like they had the design on the upper, and they had like all the print or whatever, and it was supposed to be really dope and limited, but nah,
Bulky, like,
missed me with that.
way too bulky.
So, are we going to talk? I mean, like, we're going to keep
We
going?
still have
Like,
more releases, absolutely. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Reebok, in whatever reason, did not realize that they're not supposed to put out any shoe in the month of February. They decided to come out with the Reebok answer for the Kobe PE. So when Kobe was a free agent, he was rocking whatever. And this was a pair that he wore, which is actually pretty dope. It's cool. You know, it's an Iverson. I would cop it under normal circumstances.
Yeah, clean.
But at 160 in the month of February,
No.
get that
Yeah.
trash out of here.
Yeah.
If you didn't get the memo, no one else is allowed to release anything in this month.
Just Nike. Just
Yeah.
Nike.
And then they're gonna take over Air Max month.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Like, anyways, they got the OVO, the white and the black pair, another unicorn.
Both on the draw.
Both on the draw. Both. It's going to be a lot of traffic. The welcome to OVO raffle. That those L's will start coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, the W's are already being out. So,
Well, I saw. Was that for the U.S. or just Canada?
I thought it was US.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get a sorry email, but
I didn't either.
I haven't seen anyone post a U.S. victory. So
Oh, I won. No, I'm just playing.
Don't fuck with me. You got me. I immediately grabbed my phone.
you got me all the way.
I had you salty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
like immediately salt. Immediate salt.
In Nike's best attempt to take every last cent that I have, they had decided to finally retro the Kobe's.
Yeah,
So we
I'm
got the
sorry.
Kobe
about
One
this.
Retro Del Sol. It's basically the retro version with modern technology, which Jordan Brand Jumpman, they need to take note. But this is gonna be bad, but it's gonna be great.
I like to get a pair to check them
What's
out.
not pictured would be the undefeated pair. And there are 3 rumored pairs that are releasing. So there's a camo pair, there's the white and gum bottom,
And you will
there
get
is
none
an
of them.
olive.
You're not gonna get any of them.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, like, do you plan on flying to the West Coast? Because
But I'll put in a call or something. Sheesh.
yeah, you're not gonna get them.
OG Black Cements. That'll be
Dope.
everywhere. Everyone will get a pair.
Yeah.
Must
Peace and
go.
harmony. We're not done, guys. The Nike
Yeah.
Air Zoom Generation Wheat. We just got the Vachetta, but here's the wheat, what you really wanted. So you spent
Man,
$200
those are
before.
fire.
Here's $175 that we want from you.
I don't want those either.
Daniel, what are you going for? You going for
I
them?
love to get those to stash.
What, the LeBrons?
Yeah.
The Wheats? You goddamn right.
Now that's the same day as what? I think it's the same day as the Kobe's.
It's the same day. It's the same day as the highs and the threes.
The highs and the threes.
The OG, the gold toes.
No, gold toes are the 16th with the OVOs, and then that's the 17th with the Kobe's. They both come out at the same time, 11:30.
Well,
Seekers app.
yes,
so
I'm going to try for them.
you can go for Braun. I will go for Kobe.
I'll take. Oh man, those safety oranges are GS.
Yeah, but that's toward the end of the month, and of course the Air Jordan 1 High OG Gold Toe, not the complex, but you will get these anyways. Yeah, what we've been complaining about.
Right. So there's like each Foot Locker is getting 50 pair of these guys. Like,
yeah. So while they're spread out, there's not a lot of pairs to go around. So that first come first serve, like you better get there early. Don't think you're strolling in like a minute before the mall opens. You're just gonna walk in, grab your pair, walk out, and it's gonna be theme music playing behind you. No, you will catch it. You'll get there out of breath.
Like, no, sir.
Yeah, it's horrible. This is gonna be the roughest shit ever.
I mean, I wonder who else. I didn't get the Valentine's Day pair. No PGs.
Gonna unload all these retros in 2 days. Like, that's crazy.
Pretty much. And not pictured of the Air Foam Positive Pros. And I think that's the one with the detachable swoosh.
Yep.
So that's not
like I wonder what happened to whatever the infrastructure or whatever that made them do this shit, because this wasn't supposed to happen. Because even on the app it says that it was supposed to be a raffle.
I think this was an Adidas panic. This was something
for which pair?
A year ago, they might have got scared with an easy drop
for the BC3s.
The 18, we gonna.
I don't think. I'm having a hard time hearing you, but I heard you say Adidas panic. Like Nike is worried about Adidas. There's never been a point where Nike's like, yo, we got to worry about Adidas. I don't think.
You don't think so?
Nike's gonna get theirs. Period. Period. I think this is Nike showing you and everybody why they're the best. This is them flexing. Like this right here is saying compare with our marketing, get like us. We do this shit on the regular. Like they're doing a Yeezy drop the whole goddamn month of February. Like everything is hyped, everything is wanted. They're disrespectful as fuck, and Nike can eat my testicle.
Well, what you also have to understand is that Nike has a very high target. They want to do 50 billion by 2020. So
yeah.
They're pulling out all the stops. Like the whole Yeezy jumping over the Jumpman, like that whole thing is being put to bed.
But what I don't understand is why don't you put out?
It's a wrap.
I would think you put out more pairs and then charge them more.
Yeah, I seen that
because they don't want to flood the market. You saw what they did last year, and granted, it's not just they put out too many GRs, right? It's what they put out, because if you put out a good amount of what people really want, it will still sell.
Right.
This whole let's put out 50 pairs of this or 100 pairs of that, like that's beyond. That is just creating ultra thirst.
I mean, you could do like one shoe a quarter.
It's 2013. We're back to 2013.
That you drop Space Jam numbers at with just the hot shit, and then sprinkle in that other bullshit that's in there, and it'd be just as fine.
Right. If like that, what is it? That
every week.
Those blue 13s that are coming out, like drop that in limited quantity.
They should.
Yeah, drop that in limited quantities. Like
they should, because otherwise it's gonna be at the outlet too.
Right, that's my point. Like that type of stuff, create some short supply and high demand for that type of stuff. But with the things that you already know your bread and butter,
the Olive 13. The Olive 13.
The Olive 13s were kind of like, I think you had to really like 13s for those. You
think so? I love that color.
I jumped on them early. I got them early.
Yeah, me too.
It's something that I can probably get for at least a third of the price at this point, but it just is what it is.
So I just saw something on here. It's like only certain Jordans can mess with the Yeezys.
only that Skip said that only certain Jordans can mess with Yeezys.
But they don't. The numbers are so far off. I mean, if you put out the same amount of Yeezys that you do Jordans, and it'll be a clear winner. I mean, if I only put out 5 pairs of
fall on your own sword.
Yeah, if I only put out 5 pairs of shoes, they're definitely going to go, and then the pricing is going to be a lot higher on the aftermarket than it is for someone that drops 100 pairs.
Because look at when they dropped the copper, the green pair, and the crimson pair, like how low they sat in resale price initially.
Until about now, just starting to go up.
But you know, though they basically shot themselves because they produce 3 pairs of Yeezys on the same day. So if you have several pairs of Yeezys coming out every week, every other week, every month, or whatever the case may be, you know, you're not going to do the same amount of numbers. You're just not.
Hey Des, I think we might be talking over you.
Oh, I can't hear him.
Can't hear him either. Can you? Is there like I don't know if like your mic's not like I got my volume all the way up, and I'm trying to. I want to hear you, but like Meet the Press said, we're talking over you, and I'm not trying. We're definitely trying to hear what you got to say.
I'm sorry, bro.
So, but yeah, I feel like Nike's coming hard, and I feel like that's just going to be what it is for right now. Like Nike's doing that, you know, and good for Nike, bad for me because I ain't getting nothing.
I'm killing it right now. It's just.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, Nike's killing it right now. It's just they're just taking over. It's just their time right now, and Yeezy and just Adidas in general just don't have an answer right now. So we got to give it to Nike. Nike takes the first quarter.
Oh yeah,
easily.
Yeah, easy.
Easy. Yeah, easy.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, everybody's having a hard time hearing you. So so those are the drops. Those are the pickups. We're going to get into the Gap. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grab your popcorn, get your red cups out. It's time to get into the Gap. And I'm trying to find a pencil or something I can write with. There we go. All right, cool. So here we go. You know the name. Here's the game. Gas gets you 2 points. Ass gets you 0 points. And pass gets you 1 point. And that's how it goes. Well, yeah. So, and tonight is a shout out to one of the GOATs, the Kobe himself. You know, this is Mall 1. So, you know, you knew it was going to be something to do with Kobe. So we have Molly Mall, we have Kev, we have Dez, and we got myself.
Said ShoeManati, you need subtitles. You need closed captioning.
I need closed caption.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start signing some shit.
Yeah, your computer should have some volume control.
Just get some note cards like them little girls do.
All right, so let me see here. First,
if it's super bad, I can get on my phone.
That might work.
All right.
Yeah, I might have to get on my phone.
All right, so here we go. Sorry, I had to pull it up. All right, so what we have is Kobe's. So we're gonna start off with Dez. This is your shoe here. All right, and this is the Kobe 10, and that's what we got. So sell your shoe, man. Sell your shoe. Dez.
I'm gonna exit out of here and jump in.
You there? All right.
Hold on. So we're going to, before we do that, I'm going to go to this shoe. That Marcus is not here. Kev, this is your shoe.
All right,
your shoe.
This is the one, right?
Yes.
You know, you can see how big of a Kobe fan I am. And you see the exuberance in my face. I mean, it's red, man. It's dope. It's dope enough. So I'm a gas at. I got the.
Hey.
I don't think that's a real Kobe.
What is it then?
He is calling in.
Yeah,
that's not how it works, my friend.
He's got a
we got
hold on.
the coffee back in.
Yeah, I'll shoot him a message. He's got he's got the request. He just has to go into it.
Right. So, I do believe this is a sample because I've seen some of it on Instagram. I don't know. Well, I mean, either way, it's dope. Ma, what you got? Man, we're on the struggle bus today.
Oh my goodness. It's dope. It's not real though.
Wait, I sent it to y'all how many days ago, and nobody said anything about it. So this is real.
It's not real. It's a custom, my dude. Like you can see, it's got the elephant print from the 3s on the toe box.
I sent it in how many days ago, Ma?
All right, guys. So I'm back now.
There you go.
Hey!
There we go. Had to get right, guys. I'm sorry,
Now
man.
we cooking with gas now.
Whew.
Pretend it's real, Ma. Goddamn.
If it's real, it's dope. It's a gas. If it's real, if we're pretending.
All right.
Yeah, so I've never seen those, but that's definitely a gas.
It ain't real.
Yeah, okay,
So-
yeah. I've never seen those.
All right, so let's hold on. Y'all are going too fast, and I'm trying to do too much shit at one time. All right, so boom. So it gets a gas from Ma, gets a gas from Dez, and he gets a gas from me. Now, I was not able to see the chat. Is anybody able to?
I hope the chat asked it.
No, I see gas, I see pass. I mean,
Welcome back.
say Ling Ling made them, they're kind of real.
Pass. I love red. Pass. Another red shoe.
But
Pass.
did you guys not understand? You say you don't like the shape of the shoe. This is a Kobe only gas, ass, or
Yeah,
pass.
it's not a Kobe
So you're
1
not going
only.
to see anything dope.
Wow. Wait till I see you, bro. It's on.
Yeah, but I totally disagree.
So,
That's a
one on
pass.
one. Loser pays for the other's pair.
Give it a pass.
All right. So you get a pass in the comment section. So that brings Kev to a total of 9. All right. My mouse is doing. Yeah, I'm having some fucking technical difficulties apparently. Like my mouse is just like.
Not today.
We're getting targeted by North Korea.
Stop it.
Like it ain't doing shit.
What's your guy?
Are you stuck?
He's
Yeah,
stuck.
well, no, like my mouse ain't wanting to play. Like it's not my mouse
Nothing
ain't.
wanna play.
Oh, there we go. Ah, we're alive. All right, cool.
So,
All right, cool. So anyway, boom. All right, who's next? This guy? No, this guy.
That's Marcus.
Nope, that
You
guy.
gotta go back to the Oreos.
Where the fuck is the mangoes? All right,
Oh, mercy.
all right.
that's
all right,
true, too. Kobe doesn't have a lot of dope wearable shoes. You got a few, but not many.
Jesus Christ, there you go.
Are you
Go.
smoking?
Yeah, no. I'm on the struggle bus right now. I explained that
Not
to
you, not you. The comment.
So these are the Oreos, the HTM or PRM 10s.
HTM.
So get at it. Go ahead, Des. Introduce your shoe.
Gas, man. Gas, fire. I'm not super big on Kobe's. It's a handful of Kobe's that I really like, but those are definitely top 5 out of all the Kobe's that I would actually purchase and wear. So I definitely got to give this a gas. I definitely would roll with these. Gas for me.
Boom. That's a gas for
Are
Des.
you flipping
Ma,
a coin, dude?
don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Mind your business.
I'm just saying it's coming through. There's a lot of feedback. But anyways, these are actually a pass for me. I've had the opportunity to get these several times. They have a lot of hype because of the HTM, but out of the 3 that came out together, this was obviously my least favorite. So yeah, I passed.
All right. There we go. So is it bigger now? Because that was kind of what I was trying to do, was get to where I could make it a little bigger. Is it bigger on the screen?
That's what she said.
It's bigger.
Man, I've been trying to make it bigger for years, and it never worked. It never worked. And so that was a pass from Maul. These are a pass from me because I'm not a really big fan of the 10. I had the 1 pair, the Christmas pair, and that's what I got.
5 rings.
The 5 rings.
5 rings, yeah. It was dope.
All right, and then so that's it's a pass for me. Kev, what you got on these?
I don't like really any Kobe's, to be honest with you. I'm a pass on them. I do have a pair of 10s. I got the All-Star ones, but I think I've worn them once to like Meyer or something like that. But like, I don't even know where they are right now. They're here somewhere.
Yeah, that's a Flynet.
Oh, whatever.
Right.
I don't like them.
So it looks like the comment section gave you a pass. So Des, there was some guys that were just more pass.
Okay.
So Des, you're walking away with 7. All right.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, and so this is mine. So this is like, so I got an opportunity to go over to Maul's house and make a video that I have yet to finish because I'm trash. I am a trash ass human being.
Yeah, it's going on a year.
Yeah, I know.
Honest.
Yeah, I mean, the reality of it is I may have bit off more than I could chew because that video is long.
You're almost done.
That's what
again, not to me. She'll never say that to me. So, but these are the Kobe 2s. They're the Preludes, and it's literally one of my favorite shoes. And I absolutely love this shoe. So this is a gas for me. I will be getting this shoe somewhere.
I'm happy to hear that.
All right,
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, please, goddamn.
Jeez, I mean, these are clearly a gas. And Dan, you know, because you saw them in person, that's when you really get the appreciation for them. Are you locked in on it?
I've got it zoomed in. Yeah,
you have to lock in on it, Ma.
That's a very good point. So you look at like all the detailing, like the marble around the gray, so you get some of that charcoal with the cool gray, and then it hits the gold. It's just a well-crafted shoe. It's awesome. So that's an obvious gas for me.
And the comments, I'm just going to tell you right now, the comment section is giving it the gas. Fuego. There we go. Boom. Kev, what you got?
I'm going to pass on these, man. I don't like them, but I'm not going to ask your stuff because I don't want to do that to win. So I'm just going to pass on it. I definitely don't like them, though.
Des.
Yo, I give these the gas. They're dope. I personally wouldn't wear them, but I think they're good looking sneakers. I could see someone rocking them and they'd be fresh in them. So I give them the gas.
Go check out Jody's page. Jody has a really, really dope picture of these on there. And the comment section also gave it a gas, so that leaves me at 9. All right. And then because this was Marcus's shoe and he was supposed to join us, and I'm kind of mad that we don't get to talk about this shoe. But there's this one. I do have to pull up Maul's shoe. What was
I got it right here.
Kobe,
I got it.
Kobe, I'm already on it. Hold on.
I want to make sure it's the picture I want.
Oh.
It's the one I sent.
Is this the one you sent?
This is the one yes.
This one?
The one that I'm talking about.
There you go.
I can't.
That is
all
it.
right.
I will stop. You may go. Go ahead.
Okay. I thought so.
Whoa.
View image. Boom. All right. So this is the Kobe 6 Mango.
Yes, the Barcelona. Right. So this is the alternate jersey. Kobe's a huge soccer fan, Barcelona fan. So he's got a couple renditions, the 6s, the 7s. This is probably one of the more expensive Kobe's. So I've yet to get my hands on it. It is a grail. I will have it one day. I promise. Look at the detail on the lining. It's just a super smooth, sick pair. Hashtag Kobe Girls.
Hashtag Kobe Girls. Okay. Kev, what you got on this right here?
I'm going to pass on it, man. I mean, that's the best I can do. That's all I got. I'm not a Kobe fan. Like, if anything, I can't say I'm a Kobe hater anymore. I used to be, but I never jumped into the nostalgia of any Kobe shoes. So, I mean, that's better than ass.
Yeah. Des?
I give it the gas, man. I like it. I think it's clean. Like, you could tell it's fine detail just throughout the entire upper of that sneaker. The colorway is nice. It's solid. I'm sure it probably was limited and it was hyped when it dropped. It's a good looking sneaker. I give it a gas.
Oh man. I mean, I don't like that color, yo. I don't. I like the Kobe 6. I had to make sure it's the Kobe 6, yeah. And I know that it's a girl for you, Ma, and I know that they're hard to find, and I know that they're pricey. But this one would be a pass for me. But all the love though. And then the comment section said those are fugly. Those belong in Marshalls.
I thought I saw some gas up at the top.
Yeah, no, there's a gang of gas. I'm just saying the mean shit.
Okay.
That's cool. So when someone goes to Marshalls and find them, they can call me a pair. How's that sound?
Yeah, if I find those at Marshalls, I got you, bro.
Yeah, same here. Because
people saying it's cold as fuck in this room. Oh no, I'm talking to myself. But there's a bunch of gas. So, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna give you a gas. Boom, boom. So that's 8. Maul walks away.
Black laces, they might be all right. I don't know.
I think the black laces would definitely break it up. All right, so
y'all wilding, by the way, like just straight wilding.
Me and Kev are out. So between me and Kev. So between this one,
yeah, I can go eat.
And what was?
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, this is Kev's, which is apparently the Ling Ling special.
What you gotta do, number 1 or number 2?
Or number 2, yeah. So it's one of the two. So
it's a real Kobe, it's a Prelude, it's a grill.
All right,
man.
so that's
fuck y'all niggas.
Des,
should have thought about that before you passed my shoe, bitch.
All right, so Des, which one do you like?
I would take the Preludes first.
Okay, dope.
Y'all some suckers.
So I would just like to say,
you're lucky I don't Photoshop.
I would just like to say that's the first time I have won in so long. So yeah, thanks for playing. Sorry, I'm
no
sorry
more Kobe.
Yeah,
every time I win, it's gonna be a Kobe.
Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. That works out for you. So I am really excited about the topics we have tonight because we have a lot of good topics tonight, and I'm really excited to get to those. So, Ma, you want to take it away with the topics?
Let's do it. So,
topics, bitch.
So there was a huge merger last week between Flight Club and GOAT. So a lot of money is exchanging. Basically, Flight Club is buying up some of the competition, and it creates a huge synergy, a huge, well, I don't want to call it a monopoly, but a powerhouse, let's call it, between the two entities. So I just want to chop it up and kind of get your take on it. If you think prices are going to jump even more through the roof, if there are going to be some issues with authenticity, and if Kev, are you going to give GOAT a chance again?
I already have.
What?
Yep, I've been cheating.
Yeah, you definitely have. Creeping.
No, man. I mean, I figured that StockX, they've been known to get through a couple bad puppies too. So, I just check them out super hard.
I think this is gonna fuck shit up. I really do. I think it's like, because if you think about it, back in the day, before there was a StockX, before there was a GOAT, everybody checked Fight Club and Stadium Goods or whatever for their prices, and that was the
that was the gauge,
right?
Yeah, that was the baseline. So now with Fight Club getting into the online stock exchange of sneakers or whatever, what does that do for the price? Like, is it gonna like tick up? Like because I mean, like, their shoes at Fight Club that I saw, like, the price range was bananas. Like, when I was in New York, I went and sat by there, and it was crazy. I was like, no, there's no way. And then you go on StockX or GOAT or whatever, and the prices are significantly lower. So I mean, like, I'd like to see if StockX is going to jack the prices up, ultimately setting the bar higher for these prices, because they're like, oh, I know I could sell my shoes over here at this price. Why am I going to sell them on StockX for a lower price?
I think that if they decide to up the price in order to compete with Flight Club / GOAT, I think that it'll hurt both of them. Essentially, I think that people aren't going to spend that money like that. I mean, we're spending a decent amount already on resale, but it comes to a point where it's past that point of being lazy. I'm going to go out there and just get my own if I really want them, or there's going to be somebody on Instagram that emerges that I'd rather shop with, because, like, overpriced is ridiculous. I think StockX is better anyway for the most part. GOAT prices are all over the place, but they're usually a little bit higher. GOAT is like going to Target. You know, I mean,
and it's crazy. Like I remember hearing about that recently, and we're just gonna have to wait and see how it goes. I think they are monopolizing the market by buying GOAT, which is going to inflate prices, which probably will make StockX drive their prices up anyway. I've never dealt with GOAT. I always dealt with StockX, and I would sell things. But yeah, it's going to hurt the sneaker game. It's going to hurt the average consumer because this happened.
But check this out, though. I mean,
business.
If you're thinking long term and you're StockX, why wouldn't you keep your prices where they are in order to drive their business out?
Smart, they would, exactly. If StockX is smart, they won't raise their prices. They'll just keep them the same.
Well, it's not about raising prices because that's made by the seller.
Yeah,
it's free competition on there, but ultimately what it does, and J.P. Prezi said, doesn't the buyer determine the value of the price of the shoe? I mean, in a sense, but if there is a limited quantity or even just a size, right? So you think about those Valentine Day 8s. There's what on the app? There was no 12, no men's 10.5. So ultimately, that person can kind of set the bar on what he wants to charge for that because it's such a limited quantity.
And I've seen that post. They going crazy.
I mean, that was a troll. That person probably didn't even have the shoe, but
of course, still
can charge more than what you would get for those other sizes that they're a lot more pairs of.
All right, so there's this big chunk here. Alan in the comment section. I rarely chime, so I want anyone's opinions. How are GOAT and Fight Club going to explain the 9.5% versus 20% fees? And either the sellers are getting screwed, or else Fight Club has to be selling their in store. Customers to their face, or telling their in-store customers to their face that they're dumb and it'll cost them 20% extra. The price gap, so on and so forth. So I'm looking at the Suplex app, which is dope, by the way. But so StockX for the free throw line is sitting at StockX is sitting around 474 to 508, 530 for a 12, right? GOAT is sitting at 475 to 500. All the way and then there's a 112. This is 700. All right, and then at Fight Club, they're all 710 across the board. So
that's stupid.
Yeah, Flight Club always been. I always knew if you dealt with Flight Club, they're gonna hit you over the head.
Like other people setting that price, and they know that in order to net what they want, they have to charge more. Same thing on StockX. I want a price, but I have to account for that 13% or 12%, 12.5% that's going to come out because it's a 9%, seller's fee and the 3% payment fee. Like that's where you see the markup. Now, I don't think it's going to make a difference because they can mask. They're going to try to say, oh, well, this is this kind of, sale. This is that kind of sale. The same with Stadium Goods gets their shit for retail, and then they pump it up and they charge resale. Like it's a consignment, or they'll drop a couple pairs at retail, but the rest of the quantity they'll stash and then they'll throw them on the website for, 40% higher.
Somebody else just invested in Stadium Goods too. So, I mean, you're going to have that emerge in that market as well. So
who was that that did that?
It's hold on, I got the thing here somewhere. LVMH luxury ventures. It's supposed to grow the global marketplace, so I don't know if it's more of an international deal where you can get shoes overseas, because I think StockX is just North America, right?
No, they
do worldwide.
They do. Oh, okay.
Right.
Well,
okay.
My CNY Kyrie's came from China for sure.
Okay.
They even had the little you get that little ticket in the card in the box when they come from like an actual legit China thing. You get this like ticket in there. It's written in
It's a Willy Wonka ticket. You got all the chocolate you want.
It tells you all the bullshit that here in America we don't give a shit about. You know what I mean? Like, so LVH is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton invested in Stadium Goods.
Did it? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I just seen the article and was like, oh well, everybody's getting that bread, trying to do something.
Yeah. Well, we saw the same thing with the shows. You had Steiner Sports by Soul Exchange, and then who was it? Soul Collector. Who purchased SneakerCon? Who's that backed by? You know that, Daniel?
I should know that. I knew that.
It's like Complex, isn't it? It's one of those.
No, because Complex has their own shit. I have no idea. I'm not gonna sit here and think about it too much. I think it's the prostitution of this particular community. Like Stadium Goods owns SneakerCon.
Okay, thank you. And then Steiner Sports purchased Soul Exchange.
Right. And Louis Vuitton just invested in
Game Goods,
which would make sense because we just saw, and they also owned Sneaker News. But the Sneaker News is with Complex. I know that part for sure, because they sit across from each other, talking to. So I mean, it's the prostitution or the.
How do you explain it? I mean, you don't. So any rational human being, they're going to say, "Wait, why am I paying that here? I can just." Pay it here, but they could have did that regardless, right? Because Flight Club was charging more than the average price as is, and they were still making sales, right?
Right. It's just
Flight Club always been charging over the head price. Yeah, they always been hitting you over the head. So I mean, nothing new for them. Just attaching their brand to GOAT now, so it's gonna be crazy.
See, it's Soul Collectors with Complex. That's what I thought.
That was on me. Yeah, Sneaker News is with So I think it is what it is. It's just it goes along with what's happening everywhere else that you see. Like
this is what I will say. I think people just need to be smart, like as consumers, and realize you have a little bit more power than the seller because, like JP was saying, the buyer should be setting the price. So if you look at the JTHs that released and what was it that first day, they were going for like 2,500.
Yeah, it's bananas.
So ridiculous, right? But then you look at them now; they're right around 800. People realize, oh wait, they're coming out again. They're starting to resell or restock. Oh, they're going to be available on this tour. Well, I'm not going to jump out the window and pay $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, whatever the case may be, if I know I have the opportunity to get them at a lower price, right? So.
And I mean, how many pairs came out? I heard
520 pairs released on the app. There are 100 pairs that are coming out in Cali. I don't know how many released through the email.
New York.
That Justin Timberlake, right? And then he had the pop-up shop. But basically, because there's all that ambiguity, it takes away from the value. You don't know essentially, how limited of a shoe you're getting. And you see the 52-week high in this bad boy. It's $2,500.
Yeah, I mean,
locked in. $785. I got you locked in still?
Yep.
My apologies. Why didn't anybody say anything?
I just noticed.
All right. My bad, y'all. But you see it here. You've got the 52-week high sitting at $2,500. I mean, that's a lot of volatility.
Yeah,
it's
that's
huge
crazy.
Disparity in price. Somebody jumped out the
that's
window.
Ridiculous.
And got extra froggy, and it's like,
Somebody.
no, I need this pair.
Super soft. I guess if you got that kind of money, you probably don't care though.
If it's a drop in the bucket, then it just is what it is. But
what was the retail on those? 200.
Two.
What was the retail?
Two.
Yeah, like 2,500. That's a super flip.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. And I mean, listen, everyone's gonna sell at that.
I'll go get my 88s and go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and ling a swoosh on my 88s and
do like
they keep it moving.
Oh man.
I just like what I was basically saying is, as consumers, you just have to be smarter. Like, just say no. Just say
straight
no.
up.
I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that.
Yeah. I usually have a rule: if I can't get it for retail, unless I really want it, I'll let it go. There's no sense in paying crazy resale unless I just really want the shoe. If I don't get it for retail, I'll let it go because more shoes coming every week. Something dropping, so you can't live by the release day schedule.
Well, that's the thing. So like February right now, like I can't be out there paying resale for everything.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's so much coming out. I'm just taking my loss and going on to the next. You know what I mean?
It's a marathon.
Yeah,
it's like we're in a 7-game series right now. We lost game 1. All right, bet. Let's go to game 2.
Yeah, let's keep it moving. Yeah.
I already feel it.
Game 3. Like
I already feel it in my bones. I'm losing this whole damn series, man. Like I already.
You already have a pair of BC3s on the way.
Let's
So
be the Cavs.
I do. But that was a softball. You know what I mean? Like that was like
right of everything that's coming out. That is quote unquote the easiest.
But that's the one you'd probably want. I mean, that's the one I'd want the most. I mean, the BC3, I care about that more than I care about.
Listen, that's like, oh, we won the Eastern Conference. You know what I mean? Like it just, we knew we were going to do that.
What's the championship?
Anything else? OVOs.
And
the free throw line and the JTs. I mean, that's.
I'll take the BC3s over all of those.
Nah,
right. So that's the thing here. So
BC3s, I'm happy.
Yeah, the
Everything
BC3s
else
are dope. The BC3s I feel like are the best shoe, period. Like they're the best, but like they're all, like as far as like because like I really want those LeBron Wheats. I'm not going to be able to get those. You know, I really want like there's the free throw line is beyond dope. It really is.
You can get them.
OVO 8s they're not boo boo. Dre Day kicks. I need you to go ahead and retract that statement.
No, that's fine. They are. So
I really
try to get them for me.
Because there are people out here that are buying like these red 8s. Like people hate 8s. They hate them. But they put out some special shit and then people jump on them. Like, this is my favorite sneaker. And everybody hates them. They're like, oh, these straps and now they're weird looking and blah, blah, blah. Just stop investing in LeBron. I can't stop investing in LeBron. I love LeBron.
You need to handle that.
No, I like his sneakers. I do. Let me get them bitches that you don't even like.
I do like. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't purchase them.
The horse shit.
It's not horse shit. Facts.
Anyway, facts, my guy. Facts. Get ass.
I had to bounce somebody.
Oh, word? Who'd you bounce? I
See.
didn't even realize. Who'd you bounce? Damn.
That happens, man. You get claps playing around here, man.
Name change, man.
Serious.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive today, man.
Name
You
change.
gotta go. If I'm looking at the chat, you talking that trash, you got to go.
Only talk about hype shoes. Got some trash talking.
You know how it starts, and you know how it finishes.
What's up, fellas? Let's talk some crap and then get booted real quick.
Holla. Hey,
Yeah.
kickball shoes.
We do not play that game.
We don't really get free shit.
Like, spread love, man.
over
Stop
here.
the hating.
Yeah, no, so,
Too much
like
hate.
I really do like the LeBron line. I really do. I mean, like, there's clearly the 12 and the 13 I could live without. But
outside of what they're doing, like bringing back.
I like the 12, yo. I always like the LeBron 12.
I dig the 12. All right.
13's not so much.
there's a
I
dick
think if
on
he
the
would have
side
won
of
the
the shoe.
championship in the 12,
That's a
people would
13.
respect the 12 more.
That's the 13. I don't like the 13.
Right.
That was one I passed on. These
Yeah.
are nice to me. I mean, that diamond turf I had to grab. The red diamond turfs are.
Oh, man.
I
Sick,
don't
yo. Them
think
crazy.
we're gonna get those.
We're not.
Those gotta come
Oh,
out.
come on, stop rubbing that in my face.
Bro, these are dumb cheap.
Do you want me to go up there and get these calls?
Dumb cheap? Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
them diamond
They
turfs
went up
are
a little
fly,
bit,
though.
but they were pretty low. You listen, don't even talk about the cause because you already know. Like
He came back.
Yeah, you got it in.
All right. So I mean, I feel like with that, like, there's always going to be people that swoop in to make money off of something that's, you know, important to us and stuff. So, you know, there's that.
Always.
So what's next on the list? Because I really hope
like LeBron's.
you don't. I don't want to talk about it.
Bro, you see my collection. You know I got bronze. Like, calm down.
Right. You played ball in them. They sit in your garage.
Not all of them. I have several pairs downstairs. Every time it's LeBron, you just think you could weasel in and be like, "Yo, let me get those." You don't even like LeBron.
I know, man. You don't. For somebody don't like LeBron, then how do you?
I like shoes, dog. And shoes are mutually exclusive.
Man,
You got a love-hate for LeBron. You got a love-hate relationship for LeBron.
Yeah, I would have.
There's a lot of LeBron guys like that. They don't like LeBron, but they respect him.
You gotta respect.
You don't respect LeBron. He don't like LeBron at all.
LeBron
No,
just got too much bitch assness, bro.
Yo. To each his
Everybody
own.
like
Always.
the Warriors, bruh. How many technicals they got?
Bro,
Oh my God.
if
It's-
LeBron
it's-
got teased for every time he cried in the ref's face, like, boop, get out of here.
Hey,
You already know LeBron is a baby.
figure it out.
Baby.
Is this a topic? Is this topic?
It might as well be a topic. The many
All right,
reasons
good.
I hate LeBron.
Let's not get
With
into
your
LeBron
sneakers
again.
toe the line.
No. I mean, like, all of a sudden, Molly gets booted.
Reason LeBron is a female
divert.
dog.
Let's divert.
All right, so what's next on the topic list, Paul?
I can boot. Hold on.
What's next on the topic list?
The Keymaster machines, revisiting that whole thing, and
Yes.
so really the validity of the machine. Everyone knows how it works. Essentially, they know that they aren't getting a fair shake for the most part, but it's not fully disclosed. And some people are still led on to believe that there's some skill involved when that is not the case. There's a quota involved, and that particular row, that item needs to reach a certain dollar amount before you're able to win.
Right. So I read an article, and y'all can go check out Corgi Shoe. The article is in his bio. They interviewed a guy that has a local New York shop, and they talked to the Corgi via email, and they were talking about, like a lot. And I've heard this before. It's illegal in all 50 states with prices over $25. That's what Alan says, and I tend to believe Alan. But so originally what I heard was it's a game of skill, and that's what we were talking about. It was a game of skill, right? Now I'm hearing that they're losing money, and they use that machine in order to bring traffic in. People come and they, $5 a pop.
They lose money when it malfunctions.
Right, and I've heard of it malfunctioning. I heard it malfunctioning in a show in Oklahoma, and where the machines were just dropping, kicks. So, do you think that it is right for the community with what they're doing? Like basically ripping out these kids, No,
I think it's messed up, because if you think that it's a skill game, then that's the intention. The kid's thinking that he's got a chance to win, and he's gonna put his last low $10-15 in there, and then the person that's at the store knows nobody's winning today or tomorrow, but he's gonna let this little kid spend his last little money on it. And I don't think that that's right. And then they know when it's kind of close, when it's about to hit, so then they start giving money to people they know to go ahead and play it, and then they win it, and then where does the shoe end up? In the inventory.
Let me go vlog this. Oh, I just want free Yeezys.
Yeah. Come to the store that backs me up and allows me to vlog in there overnight, and put a fucking trampoline in the middle of the thing and overnight, and I don't get charged with burglary. Like, I want it here. You can win it here too. I feel like these machines rip children off. They're designed to rip children off. They're no more. By the
way, I own it.
Right, but they're no more than the shows and the the little in the midway. What I'm saying? What I'm talking about? Like, is that like dating me? The midway,
but you have a chance at winning, a slim chance. But I think you have more of a chance to win those than you do something that's already predetermined. What do you say?
But if it weren't for Keymasters, how else would you pay for watches and rented cars and luggage and stuff? Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. Okay, I'm out.
There's no way you win putting what they do in the heat locker and leaving it to luck. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, you get these kids in there with and not all these kids have their mom like permanently attached to the hip, like feeding their habit. Like some of these kids, like they work hard for $10 to go work at this machine. A carny game, yes, thank you, Daniel Dabbs. It's a carny game. So when they come in there and just dumping their money in, I do have no lines at my booth. It's all right though. I may not have lines at my booth, but I have solid fucking people who are standing there with me and giving me friendship rather than feeding off of me. So that's how I feel about that.
Sorry. As far as the Keymaster, I played the Keymaster. I've done it a lot in my vlogs. If you go back to some of my previous videos, I like the Keymaster, but I think it does need a certain level of discretion, because like you said, it is a lot of kids and young people that's impressionable, and they'll think that they can just go dump a bunch of money in a Keymaster and think that they're going to walk away with some hype sneakers. And it's not that simple. It is a business, and you just got to be responsible in anything that you're doing. and do it in moderation. If you want to play the Keymaster, that's fine, but don't go in it with intentions of thinking you're about to just walk out with some off-white ones and put in $5 because it don't work like that.
Let me go try my luck. Let me go chill in the store for an hour and watch a bunch of people pour money in, and then let me go put my $5 in to see if I can get lucky.
Yeah,
but they want you, but that's what they want you to believe is like, you know, like that this game is okay. You know, like they're not telling the kids, hey, you know, this bottom row was set up where it has to have $500 a hit. This row above it has to have $1,500 a hit. This row above that has to have $2,000 a hit. So, and you know, they're not going to drop anything until you do that. And so, like, that's not, you know, like this is supposed to be a culture, right, where we teach the young kids how, you know, how you can do something positive and flip sneakers and whatever. I mean, like, however the spin you want to put on it. You know, we're ultimately ripping those kids off. It's not the kid, like those kids that are like hustling for $5 to go maybe win a dope pair of shoes so they can stun on people at school because their moms is buying them, like pay less because that's what their moms can get. Like that's the shit that pisses me off. That's the shit that royally hurts my feelings.
Yeah,
and I find it disgraceful.
Yeah, because you're taking from people who already don't have.
I'm off my soapbox now. I apologize.
But I mean, how do you consider, like, how do you differentiate that to gambling?
Grown ass men going to one in the same over the age of 21.
I mean, that's just it's hitting them at a younger age, but it's the same thing though. When you think about,
they're the same thing.
When you think about how those, you know, those
your target demographic, and how you promote it.
Well, I guess then it's contributing to, you know, somebody that's got obsessive personality disorder, something like that, because
someone like us.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a kid, you start young. I mean, say you start on the Keymaster, and then you end up, you know, spending all your money as an adult. Then you end up asking somebody, like, I seen it.
They money, they need to learn responsibility.
But that's trash.
They're also impressionable, and if there's someone that they look up to, and telling them that this is legit, they're going to believe that at face value. And they say, "Oh, so and so won. I want to go there too. I want to try to win."
That's low hanging
fruit. Nothing.
It's low hanging fruit, you know.
Yeah, it is.
That's my low hanging fruit pantomime. In case y'all didn't know that.
Yeah,
I was wondering what
this was. Having some nuts.
That's why I needed to clear the air.
I'm over here checking hernias over here.
Yeah, that's low hanging fruit. Like, I mean, like, you know, when you talk about the lottery, you're talking about people going to Vegas and they're dropping a whole bunch of money. Those are grown people, grown men.
Right. Like when we do the lottery at work, I don't play to win. I play not to lose because I don't want to be that mofo that has to go to work the next day. It's like, oh, everyone's putting $10. I'm like, here, fine. You know what I mean? Like, because I know we ain't winning, but in that one chance that we do, I don't want to be the dude that has to go to work. So that's why I give you my $10. Like, and I do it knowingly. I do it knowingly. Like,
you play the lotto?
Do I play the lotto? Not regularly. Absolutely not.
That's weird. Ain't nobody grabbing nuts. Y'all get out of here, though.
Ball.
Keymaster. Keymaster's crack.
Like, so, yeah, it is, and that it's crack for children.
Yes, it could be addictive.
It's wrong. But and listen, if you have your game set up in such a way where you know you can have more winners and you are quote unquote taking the loss, then that is what it is. Yeah. But it's pretty hard to disprove, and especially when everyone else is doing it to really exploit other people, then it's going to make.
They need to have like a GR machine,
to be honest.
Yeah,
I just need to have a disclaimer that says, "Hey,
if it
you don't know when it's going to hit, it might not hit, but." It's not a skill game, so you're sitting there trying to line this thing up.
You're sitting there like,
Well, you know, I mean, like, how hard do they laugh? How hard are they laughing at those kids? You know, that are like, you know, trying to line it up, like getting down, like, ugh. Shit drives me nuts. It grosses me out. Like, my kids tried to play at this local resale shop here. I was like, no. I'd rather go get you a nickel bag of weed. I really would. Like, at least you know what you're getting with your money.
Hey, and notice how Dad's perked up. Look at that sign in his background. He over there hot. You see what it says?
No,
Say
he
something.
did
Say
something
something,
though,
Des.
when he went on his break.
Say something, Des.
He ain't got no eyes. What are you talking
Yo,
about?
Look at his sign. It says a work-free drug zone.
Exactly. He looked like Martin when he got beat up by Tommy Hearns.
Did you get stung by a
Yo.
bee, motherfucker? Like, what happened?
He
I had to get a little buzz, man. You know, I'm an adult. You know, there's a adult show, so I had to, get a little buzz before I came in. But I'm chilling. I'm cool, man. I'm here, man. I'm very alert. I'm
You one of those dudes that could play ball and smoke. I could never do that in college when I
don't smoke.
used to watch people do
I
things
told
like
people who
that.
could smoke.
You already know.
Yo. So when Martin got lumped up,
Oh man, that face was fucked up.
Oh man.
He got
Yes, I am too.
He got knocked out of the ring like Ring King.
Man, that was a crazy episode. That's probably one of the funniest episodes of Martin ever. It's top 5.
That's one of them.
Oh, it's up there for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Next.
Yeah, what's next?
Next, so I wanted to talk about the new Instagram algorithm. Obviously, we've seen a lot of traffic divert from certain pages. We see, engagement. It's changed left and right. It's geared toward big business and people who are paying, et cetera, et cetera. We talked about in previous episodes the whole pay to play, and now it's been switched up yet again. So I'm not one of those people that actually know how this change is and what you need to do to take advantage of the change. I don't really hear that from other people, but I just wanted to kind of throw it around the horn and see what you thought about it. If it's something that, you got the hang of, or let's talk. What the hell is going on?
Hey, you gotta put your headphones in because you're getting a.
We can hear this. We can hear the show.
Oh,
Shoot, Does.
That's
What is it me?
Yeah. With
Yeah,
the
put your
echo. Yeah. So
we take a gummy like that was so.
How about now?
You
We good now?
yeah, you
there we
hella
go.
good. You hella good.
Okay.
Hey, you came
Okay,
in.
there we go.
Breaker.
Yeah. What you got? Oh, this shit was loud, bro.
Yeah,
Like it's super good now.
Okay,
So
all
here's
right.
what I
I'm
know.
sorry, guys.
Here's what I know is that I was like 3 weeks ago. I was at 68.2 or 68,250.
Hey, nigga, hold on a second. Hey, you breathe like you got sleep apnea.
Go ahead, dog. Let him talk. He muted for now. He may not make it the rest of
Oh shit!
He's muted.
yeah.
Did you unmute him?
Unmute
He's
him.
got to unmute himself. He's muted, but he has to unmute himself. So when he figures that
Unmute
out,
yourself.
Can you not unmute him? That shit
I
got
know
that shit.
I cannot unmute him. But
I felt like
he
there
can-
was
he can-
somebody blowing in my ear,
Oh, my
man.
bad. I just
Wait,
muted
no,
him
he's-
again.
One more time. One more
Go
time.
ahead, do it again. Hands off. Hands off.
He's
the
over
mic.
there smoking that keel.
I don't know what he's doing. He's like popping gummies or something over there.
You there?
You gotta there
I'm
you
here.
go.
Himself.
There we go.
All
Okay.
right. All right. So
You breathing
No,
into the, it's catching your
yeah, you're breathing into the
rack
mic,
it up,
bro.
rack the
Awfully
mic up a
heavy.
little bit.
Emma, I'm sorry. Dude.
I'm about to
You
drop the
good?
mic.
You good? You
I'm
good?
okay.
That's
I'm
great.
over here breathing hard. My bad, bro.
Yeah, it's like you've been running, man.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Lord of mercy.
Uh,
Can't make this shit up, man. Can't make this up.
So
he said they COD. That's it.
He's about to start sniping. Pat, pat, pat,
that's his sex breath.
When we talking and the lungs
Y'all,
pop up.
y'all
on the
silly,
bottom.
man.
What's that? I'm too high. I can't breathe, bro.
Shit.
So anyway, I've gone from 68,250 down to 67.9. I'm about to drop below 67.8. So something's changing, and and that's where, like, the way I'm at this point right now is like I just want to have fun with it. Like I know for me as an individual, I got wrapped around the axle with how many followers I had, and somewhere along the way, as shout out to Miss DMV, she always brings it back to keep social media social. And I got into a place where I was more interested in collecting followers than I was interested in participating in a social environment, and so I've gotten to a place now where I'm like, okay with it. Like it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel this. I feel the same way. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that was it. That was it. Go ahead.
Oh, like I know that like I was trying to maintain something. I was trying to like I had like a routine built where I would do, you know, a picture in the morning and a picture in the evening, and I would try to keep up with it. And then it got to the point where it wasn't serving the same amount of, it wasn't enough people weren't seeing it. So I just got to the point where I was like, you know, I'm just going to take the pictures as I feel I want to at this point. And I'm enjoying it a lot more. I'm not taking nearly as many pictures as I was. And, you know, if I lose some people, then, you know, I'm cool with that, because the relationships that I have, you know, the people I interact with on a day to day or, you know, whenever it means more to me than to keep growing and then have these people that I don't speak with anyway. So, you know, but I know that when people first start out, that's kind of like the main thing. And I mean, I fell into it too. Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, I have over 100,000 followers, and I mean, I'm not getting paid off of it. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I'm not really getting anything out of it that you would think. So it's not like there's gold at the end of the rainbow or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
the IG rainbow.
Yeah, it just is what it is, you know, and I'm cool with it either way. Like, I love getting on this show once a week and chopping it up with y'all and, you know, any special guests in the chat and everything like that. And I'm cool with that.
Right.
Ma?
Yeah, I mean, I plateaued a while ago. So like my growth has been sluggish to say the least. But what I lose in like ghost followers, or what I lose in people who just came in because they might have saw one thing that they liked or whatever the case may be, I gain an actual relationship. So, you know, I meet people in the industry. I meet you guys. You know, we got like friends in the Sneaker Box podcasts. You know, Dan and I, we toured Stance. Like, there's a lot of good relationships, solid relationships, real relationships that have been gained through that. And that's what I value, right? If I lost one of those, then that would feel terrible. If I lose 100 or 250, you know, kids who are following me, it's no big deal, because at the end of the day, it's just an app. I'm going to continue to take pictures when I can and all that stuff. And once it stops being below negative, whatever, then I'll put out a lot more content. But for right now, you know, I'm just on social media, man. I'm just talking about kicks.
Daniel Dabbs, he says, I have 700 followers and follow about 600 strippers. Does that count?
That always counts.
Yes.
It all depends on what you're after.
So Des, what's your experience like with this new algorithm, or the way that IG is set up?
I heard that the algorithm changed. Like, I'm active somewhat on Instagram, but not nearly to the level that you guys are. You guys are in a whole nother stratosphere. So it didn't really affect me, because I really only use my Instagram to promote my YouTube page and what I'm doing there. So it didn't really affect me much, because I'm not super active on Instagram, such as guys like you who really take professional photos and do it on a serious level. I'm nowhere near you guys' level, so it didn't really affect me much.
All right, breaker 1 2 1 2. What? So I mean, like, have you seen any change? I mean, like, so your main format is on YouTube. So
yeah, I'm mainly on YouTube.
So have you seen? The chat section would like you to pull the mic a little bit away from your face.
I'm sorry if I'm over breathing hard on y'all guys.
No, it ain't the breath.
It went from being super soft, Mason Betha, to just be extremely loud.
To all up in there like swimwear.
like you were talking like normal, like this, and then you were like, so yeah, it was
I went too hard.
All these things. Yeah.
Okay,
you
my
good,
bad, guys.
Man.
That's all great.
So yeah, I do want chronological order.
I need chronological order. I'm tired of seeing shit from 18 hours ago.
But I mean, it's almost like it's time for something else to come up, though. When they start doing stuff like that and they over monetize it, it's almost time for something else to emerge.
I mean, not for nothing. That could be us, but
and check it out, though. I mean, you guys are on. Everybody's on Snapchat. That new Snapchat is trash.
I didn't even know how to use that joint. I don't even use that all that much to begin with, and now I'm like really lost.
I never cared for Snapchat to that level. I got a Snapchat, but I don't even use it. I don't get on that.
I just look at whatever my friends and everybody is doing. I typically don't snap too much, but it's bad. I didn't even elect to install it. It just did it.
Hope somebody's phone ringing.
Not I.
Not me.
It's a helicopter.
Yeah, could be.
I got a Nokia phone.
I just
Next time.
I don't know. Like, I find myself a little embarrassed about what's going on with Instagram. You know, like when I find myself getting worked up that I'm losing, 60 followers, 80 followers a day. Yeah, he said, no, don't nobody fuck with me. It keeps down the bullshit. I find myself embarrassed about it now. Like, so when I'm sitting there, like, am I really worried about this? Like, is that why I started? You know why I started taking pictures? Because I would be sitting in front of someplace waiting to do some stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm wearing these shoes today. I wonder what everybody else is wearing. And somewhere along the line, I lost sight of that, and it became an ego-feeding proposition.
Yeah, that's the thing about this. Yeah, you can't get so caught up in it that you lose yourself because of it, where it become overly competitive and it's just about numbers instead of actually having fun.
Right. Well, I mean, like I don't think it's never been like an ego thing for me as much. I mean, like where I'm like, oh, I have 68, blah, 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 like it was, yeah. That's how I talk, that. Like, but it's always been like where I seek approval. Like that's some real shit from me to y'all. Like I do approval seeking behavior on Instagram. And so, like it's gotten to a point now where I'm just like, it is what it is. If it's up there, cool. I put some feelers on MJ Monday, fire that shit up. What's up? But yeah, IG is like Keymasters for adults, like it is. It feeds that part of me that's something on the outside making me feel better about who I am on the inside, and that's the inside job to begin with.
It feeds into kind of our obsession, right, with collecting and addictive personality, this addictive habit, and getting the likes and the comments. It feels good. There's many times I don't put my phone down because every time I vibrate, I'm like, oh, who's hitting me up? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But it's a family thing too. You build those relationships. We all kind of like family with each other. So you want your family to show you love.
Right. I see a message from Q that says, I think some folks are buying followers. Some folks got 100 likes and got 20K followers. And that is true. Some people do, buy followers. But I mean, I can even, if you go inactive for a long time, you might still have some followers, but your impressions slow the fuck down.
Right.
I mean, you can look at Sneaker Files used to be huge. I mean, they helped me grow my account. Like Sneaker Files, Kick Feet, like if I dropped that red picture and then boom, my stuff started going up. But Sneaker Files stopped, showing pictures, and then you see the likes come down. Like my Buckshouts, I hadn't posted a picture in a long time. I posted one today, and I mean, it just started, really slow for 35,000 followers to only get 200 likes. I didn't buy not one. Why would I buy it? I'm showing other people's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
sometimes people just don't like your content, man.
Right. That's true too.
Yeah, I can be the first to say my content's gotten stale. It's gotten stale. How many pictures with my feet held the same way am I gonna take?
That's why you're a magician now.
Well, I mean, I can't. Well, yeah, I can't do jump shots like Maul does. I can't. Do the 2-on-1 shots like Kev does because I respect their signature. I respect their grind. Like you don't see me on a hardwood floor, like
here we go,
busting out some socks and shit because I don't do that.
We tried that for you though. We definitely try to get you on the sock gang, but
it wasn't from a lack of trying. But for real, like here's a little side story. So Maul took me out to Stance, right? And we went to the Stance headquarters, and we're in there, and we're playing ball, and they're playing ball. I'm sitting there like struggling, because I'm crippled, and they're like, "Oh, no cripples on the court." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And that's how that went down. But anyway, they gave me this sock, and there was like a character on it, and it was like a skinny looking witch.
You were merging stories.
Oh, that was in New York, wasn't it?
So we went to New York. We were both limping. That's when I had tore my calf or whatever, and we were both limping down the streets of New York. And we went to the stance store in Soho, and we were chopping it up with the guy. My contact at Stan said, "Hey, just let him know, I sent you whatever. You can get whatever you want, 50% off." But we're talking to the dude. He's like, "Here, take this pair." And so Dan put it on. It was like a witch character. His legs are like the size of my torso. So when he tried to pull the sock up, all the characters just completely stretched and merged. It was ridiculous. So I told him he had to get basketball socks. So when we went to Stance, we got some of those and we tried it out. But he still wasn't filling it to the max. So that was kind of
right because I got some that had the Georgia logo on it that they teamed me up with.
That's what it was.
And the Georgia logo, like the Georgia Bulldogs logo, went from being an oval like this, right, where that bitch was stretched out like a fucking turkey plate, like
championship belt platter.
Right. Yeah, there's this chick on Instagram who be posting pics with socks, and them socks look stretched out. That's what that shit looked like.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that same thing when I was doing the.
Right. There are certain socks that would do
the roughneck socks.
There you go. The ones that are ironed on and stuff, like unless you got like little baby ankles, like it's going to stretch.
And I don't have big legs though. But them things
doesn't matter. You don't need big legs unless you have no legs. Like not no legs.
I'm just saying just to be 100% honest. I lost half of my calf. Like it was blown off. It's gone, and still can't wear these hose. Like what kind of no leg people? Like y'all just ain't never done leg day in your life, motherfuckers, wearing these socks. Like I want to because I think it's cool, but it just ain't for exactly, Dabs. It ain't for big legged dudes.
All socks, depending on like the material on it, will stretch and you'll see the white lines. Like if I see the white lines, I'm like, really? Like at that point, I want to take the sock off because I don't like that look.
This is why I wear no shows. My thing is my prosthesis. And the little floaty pictures and shit, and but the thing is like I lost track somewhere when it was supposed to be fun, and it became about the gratification. That's when it took over.
It became about growth as opposed to actually engaging.
Yeah,
I say whenever it start feeling like that, that's when you kind of need to just take a break. I feel like when it becomes too overwhelming and it becoming too much, because I was feeling like that a month or two ago, where it's just like, all right, I need some time to be away from it. I just need to cut everything off for a minute and just find out what's really the issue without it, because it's not really just so much social media. It's inside of you as well. So sometimes you just need some self-analyzing, man, and just try to just make yourself happy, even if it's not through the internet, just in different ways. So
yeah,
I always say take
a break
if it comes too much.
I don't know if y'all follow ShoeManati, but y'all should Monday motivation.
Yeah, a lot of people be slipping them. Yeah, I have my little thing. If you go inside my story, then that's when you'll see everything. But basically, I throw sneaker pictures on the outside. But you'll get to know me personally if you watch my story on my Instagram channel.
Monday, you should definitely give him a follow and watch that.
Yeah, I'm trying to just drop game, man, and just have fun and throw up cool pictures and share music and just share some of my thoughts. So I appreciate all you guys. I'll be seeing you guys. I always be showing love, man. And I try to make sure I stop by you guys' page as well and hit that like button. And you guys be taking serious photos. And all you guys, man, you guys do your thing, man. I respect each and every one of you. And you all got your gifts and you all put it down and represent for this sneaker culture properly. So I got a lot of love for you guys and this show. I've been supporting since you for the longest. So
I appreciate it.
I'm here, man. I'm a faithful usual suspect as well, man. Try to use that hashtag. That's Soul Firm, Soul Nations. I see you guys, man. You guys be putting in work. Like I'm with you.
Right.
We've got to get to
the hashtag hero.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to pull this all. I'm trying to pull this all up.
All right, so we're gonna as we transition to the hashtag hero.
As we transition to the hashtag hero. I gotta find them.
Well, shout out to 8 and 9. Their information is in our bio. We don't have the drop today, so you don't have to step away or anything. But if you're interested in
dang. Shout out to Rejuvenator as well. I see you, Rejuvenator.
Of course.
Give it that plug, Daniel.
Absolutely. So hit the link. And, I think it's 25% off with that link, and then obviously Rejuvenator code Monday Midsole 10% off. You could look like Dan.
I can't find any of the things.
Take a thing. All right. So
Oh, you got it?
Let's get her done.
All right.
All right. So hashtag hero, no grease needed. So shout out to Philly for winning the Super Bowl. They had to grease all their poles in the city, but they made so no grease.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
Oh, pause, double pause. But all right, whose hero was this?
That's a mama joke.
That's a mama joke.
That's my hashtag hero. Shout out to Steph. She was in here earlier, but I think she had some mom duties call her away.
No doubt.
But that's my hashtag hero.
Steph.
I thought she killed the shot. Her shots are
cuff game strong.
Bananas. Yeah, her cuff's tight. The motherfucker tight. Wait.
Yeah, Steph be going in though.
Really
out of the sneaker chicks on IG, she is definitely one of the ones. She have some cold LeBron picks. She always
she changed the whole goddamn thing up, man. After what was that? Sneaker Con? Was it ATL?
Was it Dallas?
Got the DB? It was Dallas. That's when everything switched. She got a camera. Yeah. So
she's killing it.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah, she is. She go in. She's definitely one of the premier females on IG with the sneaker photos.
All right, Dan. I think I do not have yours, BT.
I think I did not get one.
Oh, okay. Well, then it makes that much easier.
But I can pull one up hella fast. Just
all right. Well, do the damn thing.
Hashtag erotic ankles.
Whoa.
Oh man.
No, I ain't talking.
Don't. All right. So mine. My hashtag hero is Frankie. Obviously, Black Cement threes. That is top of the list for the weekend. And I saw this, and I just it was fitting. So he's got the Jumpman ones in the back, and I can't really tell the ones that he has on if they're the Nike Air or not. But in this case, it's a side view, don't matter.
It's still dope.
Oh, super dope.
All
right. Here we go. So I'm going to share this right quick. All right, you got that already? Like, are we ready for the next one? Right,
yeah, cool. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Screen share, standby, boom. And I'm gonna go with this shot right here. Boom.
You can pick somebody else.
Huh?
You can pick somebody else.
I don't know. I just grabbed this shot. I didn't.
Right,
this is the first one I saw.
Organic. You good?
Yeah. Like so. Shout out to my boy Frankie.
Still
and this super dope shot of the what the Kobe ate. And I like how it's super dope. So
3M in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he just everything about this picture he captured like well. So
yeah, those are sick. Those are dope.
Yeah, it's just and so
not Kobe's a dope.
I have always said Kobe's are dope.
I was about to say I've never just not liked Kobe's. They're okay.
All right,
but
especially that the 8
KB Fresh Kicks. We're gonna do a little.
Oh wait, I will steal the rest.
Just everybody that played. Ben, Eric, Ben's always killing the shots. Always. Sneaker RX. Jumpman James, no trees in the bushes.
Got that box stuff.
Mike is awesome with the dope edits. J Soul, shout out to him. He's in the chat tonight.
Yes, sir. I just want to highlight John Fresh Kicks because this was
shout out to everybody in the chat too, man. Much love, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
I will get to him because that picture was dope.
I just wanted to make sure we highlight this because this was actually Marcus's hero.
Marcus's, yeah. Where is it? I know it's on here. There it is. You got it.
With the one with that young gentleman.
Well then. That escalated quickly.
So yeah. So who wins? Who wins? Is it Steph or Frankie?
I mean, I'm gonna vote for the one I picked. So y'all pick whatever y'all want.
I'm going to win with the theme, Black Cements. That's all that's on my mind. So
I'll rock out with that. We'll go with the Black Cements.
I want more on that.
Yeah,
Frankie.
So last week was Ben. This week was Frankie. And then isn't that how that went down?
Yeah. I mean, January was so broken up, so I'm just going to combine that with Feb, and then we'll do – and February is a short month as is, so we'll do that. And then moving forward, we'll keep it monthly. And then we'll
all right, let's get –
pretty dope prize with ShoeManati and one of our tees or something like that. We'll hook it up.
Yep. So let's get to the shout-outs.
All right. Well, I will go first because you guys always make me go first. Shout out to the usual suspects. I mean, the show is nothing without you. You guys, obviously, we talked about the whole social media, the live chat. That's where it's at, man. So appreciate you coming through. Appreciate the comments, the commentary, the good, the bad, the ugly. Even though you didn't like my Kobe's, it is what it is. Shout out to Stance, Champs, all the usual suspects in terms of the sponsors, Container Store, everyone that. Shout out to what is that? Tarek. We just got a new subscriber. Shout out to you, homie. And yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, the panel, Daniel, Dan.
What's the hashtag? What's the hashtag?
Ooh, very good, very good. What is the hashtag?
COD headset.
Yeah, hashtag pilot.
COD headset.
Hashtag deep breathing.
Hashtag long dick style.
No.
Hashtag breathe easy.
Yeah, breathe easy.
Hashtag sex breath.
There you go.
Sex breath. Sex breath. Can we do sex breath?
I see you jump in, James.
I think Instagram will shut that down.
No, baby.
Yeah. So hashtag Keymaster crack.
Keymaster crack.
Call it COD headset. Yeah, fuck it. We'll rock out with the COD COD headset.
Let's do it.
All right, bet. So, shout out to y'all, man. Daniel, take it away, brother.
All right. Let me type this so I don't forget it. That's the hashtag COD headset, not CCS ShoeManati. Whatever. So shout out to ShoeManati. If you use our code Monday Midsole, you'll get 10% off your entire purchase. Shout out to Fila for blessing me with these dope ass sneakers. Be on the lookout for Suplex, the app. It's coming. It's coming. Check my story. My kids are fighting. Somebody wants this belt. And then, thank y'all so much for coming. Y'all are amazing people.
Don't forget to like, man. Thumbs that up.
Don't forget to smash that like button. And also, some of us, hopefully most of us, will be in Dallas coming up. March. You can make it work. Don't shake your head and make that face. So
I can't do it.
Look for it. It's coming. And that's that. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. And we'll talk to y'all.
What about Kev?
Yeah. No, I'm done.
Let's let ShoeManati, man. You got anything?
Oh yeah, shout out to you, homie.
I do. Of course, man. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for just coming out tonight and rocking with me and rocking with you guys. I've been wanting to come on here a while. I've had a relationship with each of one of you guys as individuals for a while, and I'm glad I finally got to come on the show and just chop it up with you guys. Check out my YouTube channel. If you're not familiar with me, go check me out, ShoeManati. I'm consistent content. I'm about to start trying to almost daily vlog and just really put more energy and more of myself into this YouTube channel and try to keep it rolling for 2018. Shout out to all the usual suspects, everybody that always come through and pull up and show love. Skip Go Hard, Q the Queen, G4 Vision, T Real, man, everybody who always support me, all the AT aliens, and much love, man. Go check out the new videos. Hold this L Part 7 up. So go check that out. But that's it, guys. I'm out.
Man, appreciate you coming on, man. Of course, thank you for coming on, man. Definitely appreciate you spending the whole 2 hours with us. And then
thank you for having me.
Let me go through this list real quick. First out, shout out to Frankie because we always miss him. So shout out to Frankie. Shout out to Fresh Kicks. Shout out to who else we got here?
Arrows,
KB, Fresh Kick. Ariel's Ben, shout out to Mike is awesome.
Fresh Kicks.
T Sneaks.
T Sneaks, yeah, Mike is
T Sneaks.
Kentucky
Unseen
Souls,
Talent.
KY Souls. Wavy 80, the homie.
Wavy.
Shout out to Mr. Orchard Beach. I like Wavy.
Yeah, his shit cool. Half Cast. I see him in the chat. What else we got?
Shout out to Q the Queen too. Q always showing love. She definitely spreads love to the community, and we need more female perspective in the sneaker culture. So shout out to Q.
Q. And that's all I see in here. That I've got tagged in, because typically Marcus takes over the Midsole page. So you guys want to get shouted out at the end of the show?
Tag all of us. So at least
tag me in it, and then we'll make sure that we shout you out. So that's all I got, man. Thank y'all for coming by. Peace.
Boom.
Illuminate. We gone. We out, man.
And